chat or whatever the heck you're on. It's cool to go outside though. There's cool stuff outside. There's chemtrails, crazy people killing fish. It's amazing. You guys want to be in here. I got free stuff. These people used to be scared too. They'd stay on the outside, and then when the free stuff came, they'd run in. Oh, he's giving away free stuff, but we're not going to sit down because that guy's crazy. Okay, so we use this reel, this rod, and this yummy flyer to catch all those giant tuna you saw me post on Fish Dope this year, and Instagram and Facebook and everything else. All of them are on this, and that. Just like this. We never take this rod out of the rod holder. We're fishing with a kite, and we're running the bait out to the very back corner of this building to where you can't even see this yummy flyer in the water. You know why? Have any of you ever fished for bluefin? And right when you get, they're jumping out of the water. They look like they want to get on the boat, and right when you get there, they all go down. And I don't care if you're on a sport boat that does 10 knots or if you're on the Wild and Sack that does 30. The second you get there, they all go down. It's not about time. You know what it's about? Noise. Bluefin tuna absolutely hate noise. Bring those two up here. They keep sneaking in, you guys. Sorry, I know it breaks our concentration. But this is all that matters to me. See, he was at my seminar last time. He's got a brand new Akuma hat to go with the old Akuma hat. Here's some free fishing trips. And Dad, there's one for you. So you don't have to steal theirs. Okay. So. Oh yeah. Bluefin don't like noise. So. You got to get that bait way out there off the side of the boat. You got to, this is the only time when we fish where we want wind. The more wind, the better. The rougher, the better. The gnarliest it can possibly be, the better they bite. Because of all that disturbance on top of the water, it takes away their fear factor. Here's what I believe. All fish are dumb. The smartest fish in the ocean is dumber than the smartest mouse. Okay? So they don't know that they weigh 200 pounds. They still know they are a fish, right? So they're just swimming around. They have no idea that they went from this to this, right? So they're a fish, and their mom and dad didn't mark on the calendar how big they are and everything. So they're just a dumb fish swimming around. They think all noise represents death. Birds, they don't want to go up to the surface because the birds will eat them. But when there's a whole bunch of disturbance or there's a giant ball of anchovies, then they'll all come up to the top and feed. But 90% of the time, they don't want to come up there till it gets really gnarly rough, because then it breaks up that surface, causes all the white water, and now they're going to go up there and see what's going on. That's just my theory of fishing every single day for 42 years. It's only a theory, and there's probably somebody out here that fished last month, first time in their life, and they wrote a book. And they know way more about it than I do. I'm just trying to help you. Okay? Remember, no, he's not here. Remember to be careful what you read. Because most of the people that are writing what you read, you know why they're doing that? Because they don't have a job fishing, so they got to write about it. Because I don't know how to spell it. If I was going to write an article, I'd have to call Allison. Say, Allison, can you and Kelly team up and try to write this article for me, because I don't know how to spell. And besides that, you guys know, whenever I post on Bloody Decks, you guys go through my punctuation like your English teachers. I'm like, for goodness sakes, just read it. Don't, oh, you should add a period there, Dave. You should start with a capital. Dude, I'm 56. It is what it is. I'm going to write it the way I'm going to write it, and it's going to be what it is. And if you can't figure it out, you probably ain't going to catch anything. Because all you're worried about is, did he dot his I? Did he capitalize his T? Really? That's all you got out of the article? Was I didn't put a capital on the T? Or what do we call it today? Uppercase? Whatever. Whatever. Right? Don't get hung up on the details, but everything matters. Everything matters when you go out tuna fishing. Everything matters. If you're lazy today and you don't feel like doing everything, stay home. Stay home. Drink beer in your house. When you go fishing, that's not the day to go drinking. That's not the day to go smoking. You know what that day's for? Kill it. That's what it's for. You know what you do? If you want to drink, you go to a bar. If you want to smoke, you move to California. Because it's legal here now. I used to say Colorado. Last year I said Colorado, but now it's a new year. But guys, when you're out fishing, it should be only about fishing. And I know that takes away a lot of what, well, when we go, we like to get hammered and then drive the boat right into the other boats. Okay, well that's fine. That's what you like to do. My clients like to kill stuff. That's why they go. Okay, so it's your day. You want to do everything exactly the same way that the guy that's successful does it. Okay? So we're going to go back to that. We're going to circle around, come right back to that. When I told you that I have the kite, I have it so far out. Why? Because it gets it away from all the noise. The way we figure out where it's going to go is when you're driving along on the boat and you see the boat wake behind the boat. If your yummy flyer is inside the farthest out boat wake, it won't get a bite. It's got to be on the outside of the farthest out boat wake. How do I get it there? When I got to have wind. If there's no wind, it's not going to work. I don't care if you're L. Ron Hubbard. It is not going to work. Or Jesus or whatever you believe in. L. Ron's taking me up in the spaceship one day and we're going to have a good time and catch giant bluefin. Because Tom Cruise told me so. And I believe everything Tom says because he's an actor. And he knows more about everything than I ever will because he's an actor. Like Meryl Streep. I definitely want to know her opinion on the price of gasoline. Because she hasn't put gas in her car in 40 years. But I want to know what she knows. I'm sorry, I get lost on the political stuff. Sometimes I can't help it. Who's here for the free stuff? Sorry you didn't get your president. I can't help it. I can only be me. Oh, that Dave, man. He really pissed me off. Wow. Finally, I got somebody. Come here. Don't hide out. Free fishing trip, lanyard, hat. Pretty rad, huh? Okay. So look, what were we talking about? Oh, the bluefin. Yeah, you got to get it outside the farthest wake. How do you do that? Every single day is different because the wind blows out of a different direction every day. So what we do on the boat I drive is I figure out, first of all, you got to have someone on the kite rod. Someone has to watch that while you drive. Unless you're super good like Angry Skiff Guy, then you can do it all by yourself and post it on Instagram. But some of us, we have friends, and so we take our friends fishing. I'm sorry, Angry Skiff Guy doesn't have any friends. He has to go by himself all the time. Have you ever met him? He's not a nice man. Okay. But I got friends in low places that'll go with me. So, once you get it outside the farthest wake, your buddy goes, it's outside the farthest wake. You go, okay. And you look at your compass. And last year, 90% of the time, you go 180 degrees, that kicked it off the port side as far as it could go. And it'd be outside the wake. Then you would track along, run over the fish. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm way ahead of myself. Once you find those bluefin on your fish finding machine, the pherometer, the fish finding machine that you have in your boat, you guys all run it on auto. Yeah, you do. You know why? Because I've been last year I was on 142 different boats, so I know what you're doing. I'm just gonna rip your covers right off. You all run it on auto. You know why? Because you don't know how to use it. So you set it on auto because that's how it came out of the package, Dave. No, You want to take your fish finding apparatus, it's actually called a phonometer, but we'll call it a fish finding apparatus for those of you that don't know how to read. And you set it on manual range. You want to be in control of what the machine is looking at. You don't want the machine in control of what you want to look at. Why?